Cool.
3, 2, 1, boom. And we're back on the other episode of Socratic Gamers. This is actually not an episode. This is a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Usually you hear us through these things.
Well, they hear us, on the headphones.
Or watch us on YouTube and you just see like our little pictures on the sides with like ads running. But this is not one of those. This is behind the scenes because we like animations, videos.
Setup videos in general.
Yes, setup videos. I attribute it to animation because hers is the ones where I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
All right.
You should do one of those.
Yeah.
So you just go behind the scenes and you check out like what people have in their spaces to bring you things on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or iTunes. Subscribe, like, share.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. So so we're gonna check out my setup and then we're gonna check out Vish's setup and then hopefully that'll help explain what it is that we do from a gear perspective. And it's not just auditory.
Right.
Yeah. So here we go.
Cool.
Okay. So for those of you who may be wondering, whenever I post like behind the scenes pictures and then there's like 3 screens, so this is what you're actually seeing. How does this work? Well, Vish is the one who set it up for me, but what we have over here is, it seems like they're floating screens, but if you check out the back, they're actually mounted to the wall. See that over there?
Yeah.
And from there, the wires run through the HDMI cords, which are connected on my computer on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we got UFC going. Me and Vish went to that UFC. Brian Ortega, Max Holloway. It's pretty awesome. Got a little iTunes. This is like dedicated for iTunes. And this is dedicated for videos that I'm watching. And you're probably wondering like, okay, why do you need like 3 screens, right? So I edit off of this one. I've got like my Final Cut Pro, my Photoshop on that one, and then I usually just like watch things. And then this is like how I decide what to get into the flow with music wise. And then this is connected to the PS4, but Vish will explain this because I didn't set it up and I have no idea. Honestly, he's like the tech wizard, although you may think like, oh, you got this cool setup, but he really just set it up for me and my dad mounted it to the wall. This is super important. This is a Drobo. So what the Drobo does is you hook up a bunch of, it's pretty dusty. I didn't dust it, but you hook up like these external hard drives-ish.
Yep.
Yeah, external hard drives. You can get up to 4, I believe, in there. And then what that does is it's like a server. It's like a redundant server. It's called a redundant server.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I believe it's called a redundant server. So what happens is you plop the hard drives in there, and then it's
like a backup, right?
Yeah, it's like a backup.
Okay.
So what happens is, as you save things onto it, it's always saving things on all the hard drives, and then that way, if one hard drive fails, you can just remove it and then put a new one in, and none of your data is lost. So that's really important for when I'm doing like photo edits or video edits, because I like to save everything, and you save everything off of here. This is, you're probably wondering like what these speakers are. This is a wireless, this is where I keep my phone, on top of this thing with a charger. Wireless Harman Kardon Bose speaker. This one is connected to the PS4 over here, which is actually over there. So it's connected to the PS4. This one's connected to my computer. It's not the greatest to listen to your audio through here, but as a pro tip, when you're editing videos, make sure you listen to the audio off of your computer and not your wireless speaker, because it'll sound different. So you want to make sure that's universal, and the only way to make it universal is to listen off your laptop, because everyone's going to listen through a laptop. What else do I got? I got a wireless amp for playing guitar, because that's dope. And external hard drives. Always got to have external hard drives. These are actually little gear kits that I created. Come right here. So what it is I've organized everything into like their little spaces. So if you ever need wires or batteries and stuff, they're all in there. There's batteries for that speaker, the amp. Gotta love Goku. That's pretty dope. And then, so basically everything, Vish will get into this more because I don't really know how it works, but what I understand is that this PS4 runs into this system over here, which then runs into this system. Because, why do we do that, Vish? Splitters? You need a splitter for something?
Because we're adding multiple things onto one screen. And, well, this is specifically audio extractor and an HDMI splitter.
I don't know what that means.
So I'll explain it.
And what else I got? That's pretty dope for you guys to check out. Headphones. Always gotta have headphones. These are connected to Vish's system. So what we do is we actually just both sit right here, and then I put on the headphones and we speak into this thing, and then Vish records everything off of this, which he built himself, which is pretty epic, and he'll speak about that. I guess that's pretty much my gear setup. Like, what do I got going on? Music at all times. You always have to entertain yourself, and doing all of your edits off this thing. What kind of MacBook is this? It's the
MacBook Pro.
It's a MacBook Pro, but it's like the highest level, right before customization. It's very expensive.
Okay.
But if you're thinking about should I get like a standard iMac and like a MacBook Pro, I prefer to take it on the go, because like when I'm traveling I can still edit, but it's strong enough to run these multiple systems. But it's not strong enough to run 3 screens, which is why we had to turn this into a PS4, because I thought I could actually connect all 3 to this one thing, and then found out it's not possible. So we brought the PS4 over, and I just game as I work. This turn.
So this is the CPU.
All right, explain to everyone how does this work?
How do we stream?
Yeah, how do we stream?
Oh, how do we record? So we used to stream, now we're recording. So I use the OBS software, which is this free software. And then we added on layers that we see now in the new videos, like skins, like the ones where we have our images show up and our weekly roundup, all those, and then normal ads. So we don't say it anymore because it shows up on the video. So this is all recorded on this computer I built a couple years ago.
How's the build work?
What does it build? What do you mean?
Like how did you build this bad boy?
By hand. Well, you buy all the parts, make sure all the parts work.
Like, why is this so important as compared to other ones that you could purchase?
Well, it's also cheaper, and I wanted to try something and see if this would kind of work, just to build something with my cousin. So I made it with my cousin, just to kind of give him something to get your hands in and kind of like figure out how this stuff works. So there we got, at that time I got like the second best graphics card. Now there's so much different ones now. And then, so this then the PS4 is now coming into, my PS4 is coming into this PC using the Elgato capture card.
Where's the Elgato?
Oh, that's in the inside.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't think you can see it, just above the graphics card here, above the gigabyte, there's another one there. So the Elgato, then from there there's a connector to the monitor as well. So we get a, so that's how the game we can play the game on one screen and then record adding the layers or adding on different things. Sometimes we have images if it's a movie review, things like that. Yeah, so that's the PS4 that's connected to this. So now these two, which is his PS4, PJ's PS4, and my Xbox, we use the splitter, which is what we were talking about, which is a audio extractor. That's why all the audio comes to the Bose, and the rest of the whichever is on Xbox or the PS4 will then be connected to his monitor. Yeah.
What kind of mic do we use?
Okay, yeah, the mic we use for everything what you hear, we're using the Blue Yeti black mic.
Why'd you choose Blue Yeti?
Well, it seemed like it was a good choice. Seemed pretty reasonably priced, and what I've heard was really good audio quality from this. And if you watch Twitch a lot, you'll see a ton of people using this Blue Yeti mics.
And what kind of headphones you got?
So headphones, so this is where I spend a lot more money on. We got Astros TR. So these are like really good connecting with either the PC or the PS4. with the audio mixer. So that's where we can reduce the game audio so that we can hear each other talk on the mic as it's connected to the audio mixer as well. So it's a maybe like $300+ mic headphones, sorry, and then yeah.
All in all, how much did the setup cost you?
Well, which one are we talking about?
We got the
PC,
webcam.
The webcam, everything. So like the PC itself is about, I think it was close to $2,000, including like, because I didn't have keyboard at the time, I didn't have a mice as well. So these are general things, general keyboard and mice, nothing expensive. And then on top of that, the monitor. So everything about $2,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
it's a pretty reasonable price.
Yeah, and then then the headphones, another $300. Add that, another $100 for the mic, and so forth.
So what you're saying is DIY is totally possible.
Of course, yeah, you can make this stuff your own.
Yeah.
You can make like cheaper. You don't have to make this such a great big rig like what I did. You can make a cheaper version as well.
Cool. And do you want to talk about your one purchase right here?
My one purchase.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to find something one of these figurines to like. I found this was kind of funny. Little bit of weirdness of Superman, which is who I like. But then there's carrying Batman, he's pissed off. He can't fly.
You want to say anything else about the gear?
I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of games we got, and vitamin D for some reason there. That's about it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Cool.
That's my part, at least, what I do.
All right, sweet. So that was our gear setup. Hope you enjoyed. Now you know that it's actually totally doable to do a bunch of your own stuff. All in, I guess I would say that mine is... Actually, that computer is pretty expensive. It's like $3,000.
More than mine.
More than $3,000. This Drobo was like $1,000.
Was it? Really? Oh, shit.
It was like $700.
Well, on top of the other hard drives you gotta buy?
Yeah, you gotta buy hard drives, which are like $150 each.
Right.
Screens, you always get them. Screens are screens, right? So you just buy them whenever.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But I just wanted like some stuff to entertain myself. My laptop screen's like super powerful, so that's all you really need. So I think all in, I would say mine's about $6,000, maybe. So it's not that bad. I mean, like if you buy it over time, obviously you don't buy it in the beginning. And Vish's, how much did you say yours?
Yeah, you can say close to 3 if you add everything with the PlayStation and all that stuff.
Yeah, so it's totally doable. You don't really need a huge setup to get yourself going. So I would say if you are into creating your own stuff, hope you enjoyed, because these kinds of videos always inspired me. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they inspired Vish too. They inspire you?
No, I just think it's cool. That's all. Like I want to copy what they have.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. And you're like, oh, it's achievable, you know.
Yeah.
So don't let monetary goals stand in the way of your dreams.
Okay.
Piecemeal over time.
Sure.
Yeah. Final thoughts, Vish?
I don't know. Hope you enjoyed.
I like that. Oh, I like to say that reminded me, because I haven't been playing Xbox for so long that I was like, wait, why do we have this splitter? But so what happened was we had like the Xbox and the PS4, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play both of them. If we just get the splitter, I can go back and forth, because we were gonna play Fortnite.
Right.
That's why we got the splitter.
Gotcha.
But we don't really use Xbox anymore, so it's kind of like if an Xbox game comes out, that would be pretty dope. But nothing.
I mean, I don't know.
Actually, that splitter was pretty. How much was that? $200?
Was it? No, it was 100 something. It was 100 something. Wasn't it?
You know, whatever. But
well, whatever.
Still, again, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, Xbox is on its way out. So. Well,
we'll see. E3's coming up.
That's true. Stay tuned. We have Socratic Gamers Podcast coming up tomorrow.
Movie review.
Movie review. Take it easy.
Peace.